Tommy, how do you reflect on that leaving us?
Well, extremely disappointed. Extremely disappointed with the performance in the first half, and obviously the result is not the result we wanted. A good thing about it is we still only remain 3 points off the top of the table, but we've got to look at ourselves and be critical of ourselves in terms of how we approached the game in the first half. People just wanted to play safe. There was nobody taking responsibility when we had the ball. Players have opportunities to shoot, don't do it. Players have opportunities to get into really good areas, don't make runs. So the second half was much better. We played in the front foot, really brave in terms of the areas we wanted to play in. Got a good goal, probably could have had more. Their goalkeeper is in more saves to make than our goalkeeper, and I would expect that at home. So, that's the least that we can do. But I think in the first half, the tone was set and it allowed. I mean, ultimately we've got to look at the two goals. The first two goals, we can say, all right, the third goal's a poor goal as well. But that's in the last seconds of the game when everybody's pushed forward and get caught in the counter. But I mean, it's a cross from an area we should deal with, the first one. And the second one, they get a bit of luck. Ewan wins his header, hits off the back of the boy's head, and it falls to him. And we could probably be better in terms of a bit of cover for Ewan. But they've had that little bit of luck. I think we've totally dominated the second half. We've dominated possession. But it wasn't until the second half that we really imposed ourselves on the game in terms of being a real goal threat.
As a coach, what do you put that kind of safety or maybe players maybe not taking the opportunity to shoot things down to? That must be quite hard.
It's down to decision making, and even we've got at the end there we have a chance to shoot and we offload. So it is down to decision making. I say once they cross the white line, they make the decisions. and I think in the first half, we just played at a pace and a tempo that suited Raith, and I think we showed how good we can be in the second half because I know the fans are unhappy. I'm unhappy, but got to give credit to how much pressure we put them on the second half. And at 1-1, if you were a betting man, you would say that there was only one team going to go on and win it, but they get a little bit of luck. We could do better in the situation, but they get a little bit of luck and they get that second goal.
Just in general, I know you've touched on the elements of the first half today, but the fact that we've not scored in the first half in the league, is that something that you think is a trend, or is it just one of those quirks of football?
I think it might be one of those quirks of football, because I think if you look at the Ayr game and particularly at home, the Queen's game, we started those games, Hamilton, we started those games reasonably well. And we probably started today reasonably well, but the amount of possession we had, we didn't just sit to them at the end of the game. We didn't make things happen. We didn't have that desire to just go and change the game. It was almost, I'm looking after my performance and, I'll be all right. It was a little bit like that. But the second half was totally different because, I don't think Raith, I think the two corners, don't think they've laid a glove on us in the second half, but for obviously the goals they got at 1 each.
The two substitutions that you made after 60 minutes combined to get the goal back for us, you must have been pleased with how they did.
Yeah, because it was pleased for Callum, pleased for Berkey to be back and ready. Callum's only trained with us twice this week. He's new to the team, new to the environment. Berkey's only back from a long-term injury, so and that's what I want Callum to do, play in between the posts. It's a great header, it's a great ball in, but the whole build-up to that goal was good. We moved the ball quickly, switched to play, got Berkey freed up, and he's his quality. He puts a great ball in, and it's good, a good finish. But I say first half we hadn't got enough of that. Second half, we did have a lot of really good opportunities. Their goalkeepers had to work harder than ours, and we've had more shots, but stats don't win you games, and I'm fully aware of that. And the responsibility lies with me and the players. We've not done well enough, I think, over the 90 minutes. But certainly that little bit of luck that was going in the game, you know, went their way.
We've got cup football to look forward to next. Is that the kind of almost perfect at home again to just try and get this game out of the system and then?
Yeah, you want to get this game out of your system. You want to play. I'll make a few changes for Friday night. It was always my plan to be that won't change. I know basically what sort of team I want, and we go again. I mean, say the good thing is we're only 3 points off the top of the table. You know, I have a points total in my head, as I've told you often enough, and we're still on course for that. So there's a long way to go, and I can feel, you know, the frustration of the fans. You know, I can feel that, and if they feel that they want to, you know, boo at the end of the game, that's fair enough. I just hope it is at the end of the game and not during the game, because during the game it doesn't affect me. It affects, you know, can affect the players. But you know, I have no problems with, you know, having a blather and a boo at the end of the game, but you know, stay with us during the game, which I think, you know, they have in the main done that.